Chris Parker!
Hi, Sydney. How are you? You good? Oh, God. My name is Chris. I'm from New Zealand. I'm absolutely loving it over here, by the way. Congratulations, you guys, for defeating COVID-19. Well done. You guys defeated the highly transmissible Omicron variant by being fucking over it. Smart. It's a good strategy. We should have done it 2 years ago. We would have been in a much better place. We would have been in a much better place. You guys, I'm from New Zealand. We're like, team of 5 million nerds. We take it so seriously. You guys are you're like COVID punks. Like licking the footpath on your way in here. No masks. I fucking love it. It does feel like the world's kind of like coming back together a little bit. Like the vaccine mandates, they're all scrapped. I, for one, like the vaccine mandates. Sure, for the health reasons, whatever. I just like them because they were like an early filtration system of the audience. And I felt like, if anything, it just sort of half the chance of me being called a faggot out here. So I'm just like, maybe we should keep him. No, actually, I don't mind being called a faggot. Well, just in the bedroom. So, yeah. It's recently come to my attention that I have a bit of a hot brother. Now, hear me out. It's not that I don't think he's my brother. Oh, God, okay. It's just that other people tell me that he's hot. Why did I choose this bit? Oh, well. So he won Clio magazine's Bachelor of the Year competition in 2009. Yeah, I know. In 2009, I was playing the clarinet in a cupboard somewhere. Skin so white it was translucent. It fucks with your head having a hot brother, because I'm always trying to out-alpha him, and look at me. I look like a kindergarten teacher you would trust. I'm always trying to one-up him, and you'd be like, I'm just as much of a man as he is. The worst example of this was at my grandmother's funeral. Okay, hear me out. Instant judgment, fuck you all. Okay, so look, what had happened was that Mum was deciding who the pallbearers were going to be for the funeral. Pallbearers, these guys, they're not like, whoa, whoa. No, they're more, woo, like that. And it's like a ladsy job. Like, it's always a job for the boys, get out there, get their guns on the show. Just, and so what Mum was like, right, who's going to be the pallbearers? Well, obviously, Nick, my husband, will get you to do it. Lyle, my brother, you'll be a pallbearer. Who else? Alex, Cleo, Bachelor of the Year 2009. Yes, we'll get you. Take your shirt off, make it a show. Who else? I'm floating in the background, trying to get my mum's attention, so... She's like, oh, Christ, Chris. Oh, I thought you were a ghost. Who else? Oh, maybe that stray cat, maybe? The neighbours we never talk to? No? I was like, Mum, I go to the gym now. Well, I've got a gym membership, I could do it. I could fucking lift it. She's like, yeah, it's just that you cry at every family function, and I need you to be able to hold it together and get the coffin out. And it's like, Mum, I'll be a good boy. I'll do what boys do. I'll just get all my feelings and I'll just suppress them. I'll just bury them real deep for 30 years. Wait till it turns to cancer. That's what I'll do, Mum. So I got the role, you guys. Thank you. Not the lead role, obviously. That went to my grandmother, but best supporting actress, that's me. That's what I got. It was fucking crazy. I would say I was a little bit over my depth there. Turns out coffin's really heavy. They're made of wood. Body in the coffin, twice the weight. Yeah, well, 3 times. And I hadn't sort of factored that all in. So day of the big performance, funeral, we're all there. And we decided we were going to walk her out to Amazing Grace, which at the time I was like, that is the most cliche song choice I've ever heard. But it starts playing, and I'm instantly just grieving. And my mum's sitting beside me just being like... Here we fucking go. So all the lads are gathering around the coffin, ready to walk her out. Time for our moment. Charging up. We'd already done that, just to get a bit of a pre-gain on. And we're doing that thing that lads do where there's a job at hand and we don't know if we're going to pull it off or not. We're just looking to each other's eyes and we're just psyching each other out. We're just like, yeah, I fucking got this, man. Have you got this? Yeah, fuck you, man. I've got this. Yeah, have you got this? Yeah. I'm just like, I don't think we've got this. But there's no time to check. We're just lifting, and I'm using my full spine, not my knees, and I'm just like, no, I don't have it. But we're fucking walking. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to drop this immediately. Hold it together, Chris, and walk and perform. And I'm like, Because the thing about a funeral is it's not like a wedding, you know, where there's like a rehearsal dinner the night before where you get to kind of practice your roles. No. We're kind of improvising, flying by the seat of our pants, and I grabbed the front handle because I don't know why. Just wanted to show off. And so I'm leading the ship. I don't know where I'm going with her. And I'm gay, so hopeless with directions. And we're just still walking, and we're walking, and I'm slipping out of my hand. The handle's slipping out of and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm crying. And Mum's like, I fucking told you so. And the thing that, you know, I want to get a re-grip, but the thing about a coffin, it's not like moving a couch into a new house. You know, you can't sort of be like, fuck, this is heavy. Should we just fucking put this down for a second? Jesus Christ, fuck me. That's a heavy girl. Like, no. We are persevering. And we're just still walking. I cannot believe how long this church is. And the thing is, I decided to wear a ring because I was like, yes, it's a funeral, but I'm still going to pull a look. And I'm toxic. And the ring catches on the handle of the coffin. Yeah, and the weight of the coffin's going down. My hand's going up. The ring's caught. And I'm like, now no longer worried about like dropping the coffin. I'm just like, oh, cool. My finger's going to rip off. I'm going to bleed throughout this entire church. And we're still walking. I cannot believe it. Now we're walking out of the church. I'm just like, we're leaving the church? Are we going straight to the grave? I'm not going to make it that far. You're going to have to bury me there with her. We're walking around the car park with this coffin. And I'm like a stressed out mum at the mall in the weekend trying to find the car. I'm just like, where's the fucking car park? Where's the car park? Look for the blinking light, kids. Shut up, kids. Where's the car park? But luckily we find the hearse. They're parked around the side of the church. We're able to load her in and they drive her to the hole in the ground. But my family has this crazy relationship with that graveyard because when my grandfather died when I was 6, my mum was like, don't be sad. What we'll do is we'll keep the spirit of your grandfather alive and we'll go visit him every Christmas. Because nothing says Christmas like a graveyard visit. And so as my whole family of kids, there'd be like, an extended family, there'd be like 10 of us, we'd all gather around the grave, and we'd all hold hands, and we'd talk to him as if he was kind of just like lying there on holiday. Like, hey. And we'd be like, hi, Billy, how are you? Yeah, another year. Liz is growing up. Chris is still in the closet. That's about it, really. And every year my dad would make this dark joke where he'd be like, oh, bit hairy on the chest this year, Billy, which was the grass growing over the grave. It's so weird. I mean, by the way, we're wearing those Christmas cracker party hats through this whole thing. Yeah. And then, holding hands, we'd all start to swing and sing, we wish you a Merry Christmas to the grave. And not just the first verse or the second verse. No, we did the figgy pudding verse. We got it all in. And like, very cute when we were kids, like a very sweet tradition, but we actually maintained this tradition every year till we were full adults. And every year we'd be walking to the grave just being like, I cannot believe we're doing this again. Who are we doing this for? And every year my grandmother would make this dark joke. We should be like, oh, well, I'll be in there next year. We'd be like, no, Grandma, no. And later along down the line, we were like, well, maybe. And one year she got it. She just knew. It's actually in that final year we're walking to the graves. This is such a dark story, I'm sorry. And like, you know, we're all like in our 30s now, just being like, oh, I cannot believe we're doing this. All grown up, standing in a big circle, all 10 adults. And we realise my mum and my grandmother are not with us. They are back at the car. And Mum is freaking out because and so we're like, oh my God, what's going on? And Mum's like, yeah, just sorry guys, your grandmother's just struggling to walk on the uneven grass because he was parked sort of 6 graves in, best grave on the street kind of situation. And so we were all just looking at each other being like, fuck yeah, we don't have to do it this year. And then what my mum says is, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather around this grave. Yeah. So my whole family of adults gather around Terry's grave. We do not know Terry. Hi, Terry, how are you? Well, fucking nice to meet you, I guess. Dad's like, bit hairy on the chest this year, Terry. And then, this is real, we all hold hands and swing and sing, we wish you a Merry Christmas. And all I could think was, what if Terry's family shows up? And they're like, who's this cult of adults in Christmas cracker party hats hanging around late Terry's grave, swinging their hands, screaming to the heavens, bring us a figgy pudding. It's crazy. What? The craziest thing about this whole story is that my grandmother's funeral, because they got buried. She got buried with my grandfather. So we're walking with her coffin. I've taken my ring off, learned from my mistakes. On the last day, like your funeral's such an important day. It should be all about you. We're walking with her coffin. My whole family walk past Terry's grave, and they all go, "Hi, Terry," like that. Thanks, Sydney. You've been an amazing crowd. I've been Chris Parker. Bye bye.